Tom, a fantastic result against Wolves last weekend. You mentioned straight after the game that the performance was a stepping stone in the right direction. How are you looking to take that into Lewes this weekend and the rest of the season?
Yeah, precisely that. The game, the performance and the result. But the performance was something that we've been close to for a while. But the players take a lot of credit, and we spoke about that. That from a social psychological point of view, that it's always going to take time for us to bond as a group. It's always going to take us time to understand each other's game a little bit better. And once we've gone over those basic principles, it's then the detail, and the detail causes a little bit of confusion in games and in moments. And we've been there or thereabouts, but we've not got over the line. But felt socially we were fantastic. I thought psychologically we were really strong and resilient, and we worked very hard. And players on the bench that came on, those that didn't, and those that contributed from the 11 were outstanding. And yeah, it was a really good moment for us to get started and kick-start that. And when you go on runs, you need that first one. That first one's going to get you going, and that's what hopefully is the Wolves game, is that perfect momentum starter, gets in a quarter final of a national competition and gets us ready and in a position, and that belief that potentially we needed in ourselves as people, to believe what we're doing is right, to get over the line against a really good side, and to put ourselves in a really good position this week. And like I said, to hopefully get a run of momentum kicking in now.
Your captain Emily Owen as well mentioned after the game that the team can't perform below that bar that was set in that game. Is that the level of performance you're expecting week in, week out now from your players?
Yeah, I think there's definitely elements that we can improve. I think it was really pleasing from a coach point of view that we played the way we did. I think we tried to stick to our principles, the way we want to play as much as we could, and therefore we've not won a game by shutting up shop and playing long every 2 seconds. We've not played in a different way that we don't do normally, or got lucky in certain moments. We've scored goals and been part of the game throughout, which when we've watched it back has shown us loads of moments that we can improve on. And that's the exciting thing, is that we played well, but there are so many moments because we played in a way that we wanted to, in out of possession and in transition. So we've gone away from that going, we've done well, but there's so many little things that we can keep improving on. And therefore training this week has been a real big focus on what can we do to improve ourselves, to give the players, give us as a collective a platform to go and succeed again this weekend. But the minimum is perform like that, and if we can add things onto it, then our performance is going to be even better. So yeah, that's exactly what we're after this week. That's what we're training for, and that's what we're hopefully going to go and achieve on Sunday.
And on Lewes this weekend, back in the league now, they're currently 1 point ahead of us in the table. What are you expecting from them this Sunday?
They're a good side. Their results, their games are indifferent. They've played in different ways, but what they do is they keep the ball and they try and play a good style of football. And our job is we need to impose ourselves. We've got a reputation for being physical, for being dominant, for being aggressive and pressionable, which is what we want to keep. We also want to develop a second side of it where we look to control the ball, we look to play with it, we look to do the right things. So I think the job for us is how can we get both elements of our performance out into that. If we do that, and I've said it time and time again, if we do that, we'll be successful against any side in this division. So our job is to go and impose ourselves today. It's going to be a tough away trip. They're at home, they're in a decent run of form in terms of their performances and a couple of results. Our job is, we need that momentum start, and we've got it. Now we need to go and perform, go and get ourselves, 0.3 points, which is the target, and put ourselves in a really good position for the running, which is the next few weeks, with cup competitions and important league games as well. So yeah, we're going to go there. We're going to give it our best shot. We're going to attack everything we can do, and we're going to leave everything on the pitch. And if we do it and we perform in the way that we have done, then we will be successful.
I think, Tom.
Cheers.